This is Rodaria B. What is up, everybody? We are doing some Alip Ba Ta and maybe changing it up a little bit, actually.
Sure.
By the way we're starting.
That's how we do.
We got some Marty Friedman. How'd you find this guy? This was a comment on a video or something?
Yes. I think it was from last week's one of the reactions that we did to Alip's videos. And in the comments, someone said, check out this other artist. And there was another one I think I sent you, but I'll send you that.
It's a whole big rabbit hole we're just scratching the surface of.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the Indonesian people are so great. Let's include this part of the conversation in the Marty Friedman.
Wait, Marty Friedman. I don't know if that's his name. I know it's Abim Finger.
Oh, Abim Finger is the person. Marty Friedman is an American guitarist, known for his tenure as the lead guitarist for heavy metal band Megadeth.
No way. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, you're in for a treat then.
1990 to 2000, lead guitarist for Megadeth. So what's his name? Abim Finger.
Yes, because they do finger style, just like
right?
Like
so Abim
Alip does.
Mm-hmm. So the tags that I got to use are Abim. That's what I got to talk about.
That's correct. Yeah.
So we are going down because of your request, because of all the support, and thank you for all the support with all of our Alip Ba Ta videos. Yes. I'm not sure how this happened. How did this happen again? Who told me about this? How did it start? I forget.
I think you reacted to it on one of your shows.
Yes. Oh, it was Dragonfly. My subscriber Dragonfly requested this a long time ago, and there's been 15 or 20 of these things since. So, we're doing Marty Friedman. My name is Conscience. This is Renard B. Please go to uncensoredliterature.com and also go to owlcreekcoffee.com and buy some coffee anywhere in the United States that is disability owned and operated. Use the promo code LiveChat15. Save 50%. And also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love and not hate. It says spread love everywhere. I'll wear my tank top tomorrow on Reaction Radio. They got wicked clothing all over the world. Buy our books. What are you going to read from your book? What are you going to do?
Sure. Well, I will show everyone my book. This is my book, Scar City.
Yeah, we should promote our books because the cool thing about Amazon is do you get paid once a month on Amazon, or is it direct?
No, it's the
deposit?
publisher. The publisher that pays.
Oh, the publisher. Oh, that one's with the publisher, right?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
But I am working on something that soon that's coming out.
Hey, yeah, I made this book look pretty damn good just with.
You did, yeah.
With Amazon, it looks good. I even got the little picture on the inside. And,
I like the size of it too.
Yeah, it's nice. It's cute.
It's like a little pocket Bible kind of size.
Yeah, it's a little pocket Bible. Yeah, that's what I had in mind. This is the smallest size that you can make. Yeah, it's nice.
I like it. Especially poetry, it should be,
Yeah, small.
Well, no, you have both.
A lot of the poems take up multiple pages. That's kind of the deal. So it's 157 pages and probably 120 poems, I'd say.
Wow.
Something like that.
That's good. It's a good
all
amount.
The worst ones. So what are you reading?
So I've got a special one for you that we talked about it before. So I found my poem called My Uber Driver Part 2.
Okay. Oh, right.
Okay, so you'll find out what happened when I read it. So if anyone missed it,
why don't you recap the last one just to give us?
You want me to read the last one too?
Just give us an essence of what it's about.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I get in this Uber, and I'm talking to the Uber driver, and he's telling me all this information about himself. That he used to be an actor, and that he had to stop acting because he couldn't remember. He was losing his memory, not anything like Alzheimer's or anything. Just it wasn't fun for him anymore. So he stopped, and he was a big poetry.
I'm sure one of the first things that goes is your directional memory, around a city. Imagine.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the first things that goes. I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of an Alzheimer's Uber driver.
Well, I don't know if he has Alzheimer's because
I know.
Okay,
the first thing that would go. Okay, he's getting older.
He just couldn't remember his lines. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? So anyway, then I get him again, and these are all just you can't pick your Uber driver. It's just random.
That's pretty silly.
So I wrote a poem about him the first time, and I wrote another poem about him when I got him the second time.
Okay.
So it goes like this: My Uber Driver Part 2. I got the same Uber driver today. It was strange yet oddly comforting in a way. So we talked about actors we love and movies we can't get enough of. The Godfather 2 was our favorite one. Scarface he watches to get him pumped up. I told him that River was my childhood crush. He died due to drugs. He was so very young.
River Phoenix, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, that was my crush.
Oh, okay.
We shrugged. Life is way too short. So I read him my poem that I wrote about him. I think he was touched because he gave me a follow. What fun when you meet someone and your paths cross again unintentionally. You never know when, you just know it could be. Like learning to breathe behind masks, wrapped tightly. around our fears, obstructing our dreams, hiding our true identities. Who are we, really? But some people who've lost friends and family. Are we living a dream or a cheap horror scene? Can't you see that this time the zombies are real? They are you behind the wheel and me writing poetry in the backseat on repeat.
Oh, that's awesome. I especially love the Godfather line because we're actually listening to the Godfather theme song.
I
by
know.
Alip Ba Ta.
I noticed that earlier.
So good choice. Oh, that was awesome. I like the Godfather. I like the references. I like the singularity of it. Like it's a very, very compressed moment in time. You know, like and the cool thing is the guy who did my floors. I hire him to come in and do my flooring, and now he's joining my band.
It's just I love these things that happen.
Yeah.
Just
maybe this is that 911 shit that you're talking about, or 111.
111.
111. But there's a 9 in there too.
Oh well,
so it added up to
all the
11.
numbers are important, but this one it definitely means you're on the right path.
This is my book. You know what? I'm going to read a different poem out of a different book.
I was gonna say, let's just do something different.
I'll do some hip hop.
Ooh.
This one's called
Nice.
a 320 bar hip hop story of my life. I wrote my a quick life story in 320 bars.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
So I'll read you the first one. It goes like this. Let me tell you a story about a growing young boy. He lived in Nova Scotia and his life he did enjoy. He had 2 older brothers that he really loved to annoy. He kept to himself. You could say that he was pretty coy. Looking up at the sky, even at a young age, wondering if this life was simply just a stage. Benevolence surrounding him, he turns a brand new page. He's too damn relaxed to ever experience pure rage. He made a couple friends who were named Sandy and Mike. Together down the street, they would all ride their little bikes. This was in the time before comments and likes. This was back in the times of saying radical and psych. Idolizing Tony Hawk. He just wanted to skate. He'd skate every day until the day became too late. He never really learned what it means to be fake. Little did he know what his life would hold in stake. Dun, dun, dun.
I like that.
I like that how I didn't stumble any words, which is nice.
Yeah, and I didn't either. And I have this
I know we
habit.
killed it. We fucking killed it. We fucking killed it, Renaria.
So you see, the 111 is working already.
Yes, it's already working. We're in the middle of a prophecy right now, everybody, and you guys are
So
with
you
it.
see the one. Oh.
Sorry, what happened there? That's the wrong page. Oh, I shared the wrong page. There we go. Okay, this is the one. Alip Ba Ta, Marty Friedman. Oh no, wait.
A beam.
Oh right, a beam. I got it. Okay, Marty Friedman. Okay, there it is.
It's
There
confusing.
we go. You see
All
that?
right. Okay.
I always have a bit of trouble getting started on the first reaction.
Hey,
so
that's
this is
okay.
our first time hearing. Well, you've heard him. You've heard one song.
I did. I purposely didn't.
You've heard this.
I have
And
not
then
heard the whole
you sent
thing.
it to me. I heard like the first 16 bars, I'd say. And I'm like,
So
okay,
did I. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Okay, perfect. So this is our first time hearing Marty Friedman, other than the couple clips that we've seen. I've seen probably the first 15 seconds. I'm like, okay, yep, this is
Same
gonna
here.
do. So this is a new Indonesian artist, which I'm really
From
excited
today,
about.
he posted this.
From today, this is good. So this is a miracle, Marty Friedman track. Who I found out from my producer here, Doug, that Marty Friedman is an American guitarist known for his tenure as the lead guitarist for the heavy metal band Megadeth. So let's get into Marty Friedman.
All right. Studio is nice.
No kidding. I will look like that one day. Love those bends he's doing, like nice, subtle, little tiny bends.
Yeah.
Like vibratos all over the place. Okay, so this is about where I stopped watching earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't expect him to go heavy.
Oh no.
I guess it is Megadeth.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow. Oh, jeez, Louise, another outfit.
The video is very good quality.
Oh, so it's a chop up. This is a acoustic guitar now.
Oh yeah.
He switched guitars on him. It sounds like, it looks like he's really playing though. Okay, so it is a bit of a dub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of him-runs. He's not even looking.
No. He looks way younger than Alip.
He's probably like 15, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Wow, the talent that
So,
they have.
but this is just scratching the surface. Like this guy, this kid is. We're gonna see some crazy shit from this kid.
Oh yeah, this is the
Like,
beginning
you can
of
tell.
something huge.
And you know, it makes me want to go to Indonesia. I just feel like even just the people that show up to the videos from Indonesia, they just are so like I get people from Indonesia telling me they love me and shit. Like, I love you, Manta.
So I saw a comment on, you know, the one that does the reaction of our reaction,
Right. Yep.
and someone said, "I love you, Conscience. I love you, Renaria," and I liked
On
it,
their-
even though
on
it was
their
someone
video.
else's video. Yeah, I mean, come
Oh,
on,
someone else's
how
video.
nice is that?
Yeah, that's pretty. It's how cool is it that other people are doing reactions of our videos? That's freaking awesome too.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's
mean-
Marty Friedman. First time hearing. I want to hear more. So we're gonna have
Yeah.
to start. We'll start throwing in some Marty. Let's just make this Indonesia night.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Friday.
it is.
We'll make it. We'll make it specific countries. How cool would that be?
Yes.
Like we on Fridays we go through for a couple months. We do Indonesian artists. Next we'll do artists from the UK. Next
Yeah.
we'll do American artists. Next we'll do German artists. Whatever. That'd be
Africa,
cool.
wherever.
Africa. That'd be a
Yeah.
cool theme.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool
Yeah.
theme. So I guess
Yeah,
we're gonna do.
and we're learning at the same time, which is really great.
And I just get to hear music that I never get to hear. So that's the
Yeah,
best
no,
part
I love
about it.
that. Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. So we're on Indonesia. It sounds like we're gonna be on Indonesia for a while. We got a pretty nice comment from Doug here, from Arif Fit Messiah. Arif Fit Messiah says Ibim and Alip Superman tap. Great talent. Yeah. Why not?
Superman tap.
Why not?
Yes.
Yeah. Superman tap. Man tap. Man tap. My new favorite word. I say it. I catch myself saying it in regular
Yep,
conversation.
I know, me too. I'm using it like in different ways now, and
Yeah.
KB knows now what it what it means. You know.
Right, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it just means great as hell. Good job. So I think we should just like do our poems at the start, and at the end we'll just end it.
Yes.
I think that's fair. You know,
That's
people
perfect.
already joined us this way.
We've
So
got
next we
poems
got
if you need them.
Vertical Horizon. Vertical Horizon. This is now we're into Alip Ba Ta, everybody.
Yes.
So if you comment on this video, I'm really bad. I'll try my best, but comment on this video. What should we do? Maybe I should make a Marty Friedman post to my community page or something. Vertical Horizon is an American alternative rock band. Vocalist Matt Scannell and guitarist Keith Kane started the band in 1991. I was 9 when they were students at Georgetown University. Georgetown Hoyas. That was my favorite basketball team growing up.
Oh yeah.
So, Vertical Horizon. So, we got some Alip Ba Ta. So, my name is Conscience. This is Renaria B. We're wearing our Man Tap Alip Ba Ta shirts because we are Alip Ba Ta disciples.
We are.
We appreciate everything he does. We appreciate all of you for watching these videos.
Oh,
This one is called Vertical Horizon, Best I've Ever Had. Ren and Bren Reacts is what our show has evolved into, which is great because my channel is a reaction channel, so it makes sense. It makes sense that all my shows are reactions. Vertical Horizon. So why don't you read us some poetry, and then we'll get into Alip Ba Ta.
Alrighty. So I have next. Okay. Here's another little story poem.
Okay.
This one's called "Pick Your Poison."
I think, is this on my website?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, I've used the word poison in my titles before, so.
Yeah,
Okay, pick your poison. She was my roommate's friend. I didn't know her very well, but the boys she had met up with were cute, and that's why I went. When they invited us to the motel, we had a drink in their room, even though it was still early afternoon. Then suddenly, the craziest one pulled out a gun and said, "We just robbed a convenience store this morning. Now it's time to drop some acid." I said I would, but first I needed to make a call, so I could take the rest of the day off from school. So casually I walked to the payphone by the busy road, and I kept walking until I hitched a ride back home. I totally.
True story.
Yes.
No
I
kidding.
got out of that one. Can you imagine? They've got a gun. They just robbed the store.
Did you
they
do
want
the
to do
acid?
acid. No, I said I just got to call. Go make. There was a
Right,
payphone.
and that's when
It's
you
a
got it.
motel.
And that's-
I went.
that's
I said
when
I
you
just need to
got
go. Just get booked the day off
Right.
from college,
Oh my
right?
God.
And I hitchhiked back home, like to my
No
apartment.
kidding. Did you leave your friend there? Did
Yeah,
she do
but-
the acid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was
that's
her
awesome.
choice to stay. I looked at her and I was like, I mean, it wasn't. It
They
wasn't
weren't.
really.
They weren't that bad a guy. It's just robbers and drug addicts.
They were not that bad, but I didn't know what would happen once they were on acid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
just didn't think it was.
I
a
don't.
good-
I've never seen anybody aggressive on acid. Usually it's the exact.
But when they've got a
opposite.
gun in the room,
Yeah. Yeah, guns.
You know.
I was shooting a gun today.
guns and acid probably don't go very well.
No. I did like. No, I don't really like acid. Never really had a good time on acid. And I like guns. I was shooting guns today. It was great.
Oh, okay, well, those are
vertical-
two separate things are fine on their own, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Singularism. Okay,
Yeah.
this is my book. A 320 bar hip hop story of my life.
Are you just going to
Gonna read-
continue those
Yeah.
one after the next? Good. Okay.
Yeah. So this one's called Chapter 2. His older brother went to college, so he came out for a visit. The freedom was sublime, the exhibition was exquisite. The kid faded too prolific, these hours were specific. Punk rock found him as he attempted to solicit. Beautiful bands like Lagwagon, Bracket, and No Effects, still used for a name, showed up to save our necks at Sam the Record Man, buying compilations with checks. The music filled his heart, and there was always something next. His dad bought him a guitar, he took lessons and he trained. The words of propaganda made him see the whole world's pain. His introverted disposition was quickly fading gray. He met a couple dudes and they wanted him to play. A punk rock band full of adolescents at large. He was a lead singer, but he was never in charge. Their music was fast, their bars were from Mars. 16 years old and out looking for a car.
Okay, I like the reference to Sam the Record Man, because if anybody from
Grew up in the
Canada, you will
90s.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like the last part about the bars from Mars. That was a good
Our
rhyme.
bars are from Mars.
Good one.
Thank you. So this is Vertical Horizon. Let me just get this little link here. And while I'm doing this, you can go to owlcreekcoffee.com and buy some coffee that is disability and not use a promo code LiveChat15 to save 15%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com and buy some clothing that shows the world you are spreading love and not hate. Use the promo code CONSCIOUS to save 15% there. Buy our books. Ren, why don't you show your book?
Yeah.
You can buy them. Just search Conscience on Amazon, and that's Renare's book. You can buy that anywhere in stores and shit too.
Yep.
Just search Renare B. I'm
yeah.
assuming. Scars.
Yes. And the name of the book is Scar City.
Scar City.
Yeah.
And that
Two
thing
words.
that thing you put on is looks like Sin City. That picture on my website today.
I
Very
just
cool.
took that 10 minutes before
And that's
I
with the
posted it.
filter from my website.
I
That's
didn't
a
know
cool
that,
little app
that
they
we
got
even
going
had
on.
that option. So when you select the photo that you want to post,
Okay.
on the bottom there's a filter button, and
Cool.
when you click, there are more options for different filters than I've ever seen anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
even more than on my phone. So
Cool.
this is
Well,
good.
then,
Yeah.
Everybody, another reason to go join my website, uncensoredliterature.com. It's our website. It's everybody's website. It's a social media site.
You can
just
create
for you.
the art right there on the
Yeah,
site.
you can do it right then and there. It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, so now we are getting into some Alip Ba Ta. It's what you're all here for. Thank you all for being here. This one is called Vertical Horizon. Best I've ever had. Matt Scannell, Keith Kane.
Right to it.
He's really getting into the drumming of the guitar.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Oh,
That's insane. I wish I knew the tune.
beautiful.
That's crazy. He's hitting down here too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that chord right there. The opening or whatever it is. And like
wow.
when he puts his hand around and can you see my mouse?
Yep.
When he taps on this part of the guitar, like that, doing that is almost just for show, which is totally cool. Like it's showmanship. But then
I
he's
see.
doing, and it's subtle, right? It's not a very, very loud, in-your-face noise. And
Right.
he's also tapping above the nut on his guitar here too. But it's also very subtle, It's not
Yeah.
like it's like, bam, look at what I can do. It's like he's making it part of the music and not like a showcase point of the
He's
song.
very gentle
you know?
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and but then this hand's rocking out, like fingers
Yes.
flapping around, and very cool. I can't.
Two
I
different-
just
Two different
would
speeds going on
absolutely-
with different hands.
the things I would do
Yeah.
to be able to play like this. I don't
Oh.
know what I'd do. My God,
Wow.
good, great stuff. Like you hear that? That barely did anything up there.
Yeah.
Just very, very, very minor.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my God. Wow, that's incredible.
He just owns that guitar.
Destroys
know.
it. I wonder if it's all the same guitar like every one of his videos.
Looks like it.
I think so. And I'm sure there's reactions of people singing to this stuff too.
Oh yeah.
I bet you there is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, basically, he uses the chord progression and then writes his own song, essentially.
What I love about him is that he challenges himself every single time to do
we're not
something.
even halfway through. We're not even halfway through.
Wow.
We're not even close to halfway through his videos.
That's good, though, because I'm enjoying this one a lot.
I think this is actually, here, let's check. This is, hold on. This is from 2019, so this is 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
Right, so a lot has happened since. We're not even close to up to date. And once we are up to date, then we'll stay up to date.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, we
Then
got
like,
lots to cover.
I really want to do some Kakra Khan too, the singer Kakra Khan from Indonesia. I really want to do him. His videos have worked out really good, and I really like his voice. I want to hear him sing Pearl Jam. That's what I'm really looking. I'm not
He's
sure.
got a beautiful raspy voice.
Yes, I love it, and we're gonna throw him in there. Maybe next week we'll throw another Marty Friedman and a Kakra
There's a
Khan.
death metal band one from Indonesia.
Yes, we'll do it all. Everybody, if you're just joining us now, we're starting international Ren and Bren React International. That is what the show is going to be called. Ren and Bren React International, where over a series of weeks, depending on how long it takes, it might take 6 months on one country. But we're going to highlight and showcase music from countries that are not our own. Maybe one day we'll do a Canada Day.
But people can join
Canada.
the site, the uncensoredliterature.com, and you can contact us on that site and give us some suggestions. If you're from a different country and you know of some artists, especially artists that are independent and who don't have a large following or anything yet, you know,
or they're on their way up, or like Alip Ba Ta has a very large following. Large followings are totally cool as long as it's something that I don't know, you know.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
And I think we even could do a Canada Day because there's lots of Canadian artists that are amazing.
Yeah, for sure we can, yeah.
But we'll stick with Indonesia for now. Fantastic. We're not going to do ads anymore, so we're just going to go on to the next reaction, right? That's what we're doing?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the next one we have for you all is an Arijit Singh tune. Tum Hi Ho. Tum Hi Ho.
Sounds interesting.
I do not know that. While I'm getting this link set up, Arijit Singh, thank you, Doug. Arijit Singh, born 25th of April, 1987, is an Indian singer and music composer. So we're mixing a little bit of Indian and Indonesian.
He's young, 87.
Yeah, he's 5 years younger than me.
Wow.
And I'm like a fucking spring chicken, Ren.
Yes, you are. Compared to me.
I'm not even 40 yet.
So, you're not yet. That's right.
I'm not very soon, but not yet.
Going on 48 in August.
48? So you're born in 74.
I am. I'm ancient.
You're older than my oldest brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't feel old, though.
How do I? I feel like I'm 17.
How old do you feel? I feel about 23.
I'd say 25. 25, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't changed much since I was 25.
Well, I'm sure you've changed. You're a better person.
Well, no, but I'm saying the way I process information hasn't really changed. I might be wiser and have different insight and have different experience to gauge my thoughts on, but the way the thoughts travel through my mind and the way I speak to myself hasn't changed much.
Well, it's working for you. You know?
Yeah, it really is.
So this song is from a 2013 Indian movie called Shiki 2.
Oh, nice.
And the song became a hit with approximately 5 million views on YouTube within 10 days of release.
Wow, this Alip Ba Ta video has 9 million views. It's from 2 days after my 36th birthday. 37th birthday. 9,700,900 views. He's almost at friggin' 10 million on this one video. You know what, Red? We're gonna get there one day.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep on pressing. Mr. L. Boyd Reacts came on my show the other day. That's huge.
Oh yeah.
That's a half a million subscriber connection that I got now. So that's awesome.
That's great.
So Arijit Singh. We're gonna do that. Did I do commercials? I did commercials, right? Did I do that yet?
Yes. You didn't read a poem, though. If you want to read a poem.
Oh, did you read a poem?
I didn't.
All right. Well, you go first. Ladies first.
All right.
I'm an old school, traditional, conservative guy like that.
Okay. So I'm Okay, I've got a good one here. Okay.
Okay.
This one's called. Oops, I lost it. Okay. Come to me. Come to me organic. I won't panic. Show me your manic. I want to see your madness. Spread your fears on the table for me. Can you feel me? See me clearly? I'm right here inside your mind. I'm on yours and you're on mine. There's no vibe that we can't ride. The sublime is waiting behind your eyes. Stripped down to your truth and lies. We can grind until we rise and shine.
Any poem that says the word sublime, I'm just like, yep.
Right?
I'm in.
It's a good word.
I got a soft spot for
I
the
actually
band
listened to Sublime last night.
Oh, really? What song?
Yeah.
Or what album?
I was gonna do 40 Ounces to Freedom, but
That's
went
good.
with the essentials or
hits.
whatever. It's all just
Yeah, greatest hits. Oh, yeah, that's got Date Rape and What I Got and Wrong
Yeah.
Way and
Yes.
Santeria and
all the good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, 40 Hours of Freedom is probably definitely in my top 5 albums of all time. My number 1 album of all time is So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes by NoFX. That is my favorite record of all time.
Really?
And I recently put it in my truck. So I've been listening to it a lot.
Like
yeah,
as
Arijit
in
Singh.
Is it a CD or what?
Oh yeah, CD. I'm all
No way.
CDs. Oh yeah, I'm all CDs. I got hundreds of CDs. You
so do I.
should see my living room.
I
Okay,
don't
so
have
we're
them in my living room,
continuing-
but I do have some too. Yeah.
You
Old
gotta
school
move
like that.
out west. You know what? KB's got to get a job where he can work from home, and
Yes.
he can
Yes.
be my podcast host on Reaction Radio. Me, him, and
That'd be
Ignacio. Not only is your husband a knowledgeable hip hop head, but so is Ignacio, and it's a black dude, a Hispanic dude, and a white dude. Like that is the fucking best dynamic for a reaction show ever.
I mean, you've got every perspective and
Every perspective, all the major races in North America all talking about the same music. That's fucking great.
but the fact that everyone, connects to it and it's kind of like a collective. It's great.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop's for, right?
I know, that's what it's all about, is bringing people
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
Ahmad Coffee says in the chat, thanks for reaction, Cockra Khan. Love you. I love you too, man.
Oh yes.
Or girl.
Thank you for-
Ahmad.
thank you for
Ahmad's
that.
probably a man, right? I don't know. Is it a man? Ahmad? It's a man.
Yes. That would be amazing.
Thank you. I love you too. Brotherly love is the way the world should work. Okay, so this is my book. We're continuing on my autobiography, a 320-bar hip-hop story of my life.
All right.
Getting into number 3, chapter 3. Okay. These boys, they traveled far, and they opened for big bands. They had the entire world in the palms of their little hands. Until one day came along where things didn't go as planned. There was a very bad car wreck. He broke more than just his hands. A shattered right femur. A jaw cracked in half. His teeth wired shut and he couldn't even laugh. There were tubes everywhere and patterns printed on graphs. He would be dead surely without the hospital staff. A broken left knee, a sternum blown to bits. Dozens of gashes requiring suture kits. A few broken teeth behind some bloodied lips. A brain that was swelling hard and a busted up hip. He laid there in a coma for several long weeks. A ventilator pumped some air as blood from his lungs seeped. Months went by. He sat and he couldn't even speak. He wondered where he was, and then he began to weep. Oh, we're at the car accident story.
Holy.
16. But that's the third poem. There's lots of good stuff after it.
Well, I mean, did you feel better after you wrote that and published that? About the whole thing?
I've written about it and sang about it so many times. I'm already over it. You know what, Bren? I have lots of money, and I have a very comfortable life, and that's all because of the car accident.
Really?
Like, my life got turned upside down, but I don't even think I would change it. I think I'd do it again.
I
If I
agree.
had to.
I'm the same way. I've
Yeah.
gone through some horrible things, but where we are today.
Oh my God! It's the reason I have the personality to be a YouTuber. It's the
Yeah.
reason people subscribe to my channel, because they see honest and real and someone who's been through the fucking
You've
ringer.
been there. You've been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that really helps people to understand and to relate.
Yep.
Everyone's got some dark stuff in their past.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
if you
so
don't,
we
you
got.
can fuck off.
If you
Arijit
don't,
Singh-
you're not being honest about it, right?
Maybe
Probably.
not. Okay, so this is Arijit Singh. Tum hi ho. Let's do it.
All right.
rocking.
Yes, yeah. It's less, no, I don't want to say it's less skillful, but
No, well, it is. It is. You're right.
yeah.
This is easy for him. It's hard
But
for
then
me.
he might surprise us.
Yeah, exactly. You never know where it's going to go.
Right.
It's amazing how this intense guitar we can seem like it's like not hard for him. It's not hard for him.
No.
This is easy for me.
Yeah.
Like we can't see his eyes, but I bet they're closed.
Yeah, they usually are. I think.
Slowly throw the tapping. You slowly get the drumming going.
The build up.
Yeah.
I wonder when he's doing like a new song, when he's putting it together in his head, does he go like, okay, I need to make this sound, and then he just goes, oh, I wonder if I just tap this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, how does he come up with that?
I think what he does is he learns the basic chord progression.
Yes.
And then just fucking leaps it all to hell.
Yes,
Just
but I mean, like when he taps on certain places of the guitar.
Yes.
You said
yes,
earlier
yes. He even does this weird kind of scratchy shit down here.
Yes.
It's like a snare roll or something.
Yeah, and I mean, I've never seen someone do such a variety of it. You know, in different spots of the guitar.
For sure.
Yeah, brilliant.
He was even hitting up here, which gave like a more higher end kind of tom feel.
Yeah.
And he hits up here, and he does up here and back here, and
again
here.
On the nut.
And up here, yeah, he detunes keys and shit. He's got a capo on.
Yeah.
He's really going to the extreme right now.
Yeah, well, you can't tell when you hear it when you're not looking at him.
And that's it. We are kind of spoiled.
We are,
because we're used to how good he is.
Yes, yeah.
And this is a more chiller tune. Like what he's doing is still very difficult, but he's not like detuning and hitting the nuts. But you know, it's good. I've enjoyed it very much. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
but it was definitely one of his more chill tunes, I'd say.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Which is fine.
Yes.
That's totally fine. Tuning that was. I can never tell what kind of tuning he's using because, to be honest, I've been playing guitar for 30 years.
Yeah. And
I have no fucking idea what's going on. Not one fucking clue.
Sometimes he tunes it during the song.
I know. And there's this other guy named John Gone.
Okay.
Who check out Jongone. John Gone. Okay. He does crazy tuning alterations.
Really?
And it was actually my executive producer for Reaction Radio that told me about those guys. That guy. And Alip Ba Ta. We're just getting, you know what? I feel like we've done it right, you know? We've started with his oldest stuff.
Yeah.
And but not only is his talent and everything widening and expanding and his abilities increasing, but the bond between me as a fan
Yes.
in him as a performer is growing
We're
very
on the journey
strong.
with him.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
we're,
like that.
we're taking the journey that he's already taken.
Yeah.
And one day we will be caught up with him.
But it's
gonna be-
it's also as a respect to him.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
wanna
want to
see the
just jump
progression.
to. I don't want to pick and choose. I want to hear it all. And you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's good to go from the oldest. You know. Up
Yeah,
to,
like for example, I got this comment last week from this girl, this nice young woman. I don't know if she's a girl or a woman. I have no idea how old she was, but she was nice.
Okay.
And she commented on my first video. She's like, and she said something like, "Whenever I find a new reactor, I go right back to the first video and watch everything." I'm like, "Oh my god, you're gonna be like, you're gonna
Wow.
be there for like a year to watch my videos because I got like 2,500
But how
videos
cool.
or something."
You know, how
very
cool is
cool,
that?
very cool. And my first one was a punk rock song. Like I didn't
Oh.
start with the hip hop thing till it just kind of came upon my lap. Someone started requesting Bone Thugs and Harmony. And so
Yeah.
I started listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, oh shit, I could get into these guys.
Yeah.
And then I decided, I'm like, oh fuck, well I guess this channel's to learn about
But
music
I
and
like
learn
that
about
about you because you're always willing to tweak your path.
Yes, oh yeah, you gotta adapt.
A lot
Like, I
of
was
people are
talking-
very
that guy,
linear, you know.
yeah, you gotta think outside the box. And I was talking to that large reactor with 500,000 subscribers, Mr.
Yeah.
L. Boyd,
Yeah.
on the show about how a lot of being successful on YouTube is working so hard and developing these questions
Yeah.
that you search answers for, and that's
Right.
how you figure shit out. But you can't develop those questions without the necessary experience, and that
And being
requires
open
time.
to it as well.
Yes, exactly, and you just got to
Yeah.
be willing to admit defeat a lot of the times.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
The only advice that anybody needs for YouTube is stick with it. Find something and stick with it. It won't work right away. Just don't stop doing it. Just keep on
Yeah.
doing it, even when it sucks. You know,
Yeah.
like we got 15 people here now, but I have been on the camera in front of 0 people so many times.
Yes.
So many times.
There are
So I was
times
saying-
I've watched you before and I've seen you on your own.
and you can't. You have to perform the same. It has to be the same. It
Yeah.
has to be.
Yeah, and you do.
You can't be performing for people. You have to be performing for yourself.
You have to be good with your own company, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to read the crowd. So that
Yeah.
was Arijit Singh. Tom Hi Ho. That was great.
That was really great.
Yep, that was awesome. Alip Ba Ta night, everybody. We're almost halfway done. We got some Bon Jovi coming up next. Bon Jovi is my life. Okay, so I once supported this young man who had autism, but he also had like neurocephalus, which is
Okay.
like water fluid buildup behind the brain, and it puts
Oh.
pressure on the brain, and he has a drain in his head.
Is it like hydrocephalus?
That's what I said. That's what I
Oh.
said, isn't it?
No, I thought you said something else, but that's okay.
But yeah, that's what it is.
I've worked with
Hydrocephalus.
someone who had that. You know how we
And so when this pressure builds up, things can get a little wacky with the behavior.
Yes.
But he was obsessed with Bon Jovi, and one of the things we did with him, like I worked for him 40 hours a week, and
Yeah.
one of the things we do is on Thursday nights we go to this karaoke place, and he would sing Bon Jovi like you wouldn't. He would just
Really?
be right fucking into it. Oh, it's classic. It was awesome.
That's great when people find whatever
Something
it
to
is
love.
that they need.
Don't
Yeah,
you need somebody to love? Something to love too.
yeah.
Bon Jovi. It's my life. My name's Conscience, by the way. Everybody, thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video. Go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability owned and operated by my best friend Josh. Join our podcast on Mondays, by the way. Mondays at 6 p.m. We are filming our final conversations as he heads into his final stage of life, which is heart failure. So you can join that. Use the promo code LiveChat15 to save 15%. And also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the road you're spreading love and not hate. And use the promo code Conscience there to save 15%. Ren and I are poets. You can buy our books on Amazon. Just search for Naria V or Conscience, respectively. Why don't you take it away? We'll do a break after this reaction.
Okay. So
And
this
then,
is my book,
There we go. Buy that
Star
on
City.
Amazon.
You can get on Amazon anywhere.
Oh,
online.
oh.
What's up?
I read it
Oh,
last
that's
week.
right. You did.
read it
Oh,
last week.
thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot.
Yep.
It probably didn't take you too long to read it, right?
Probably about half an hour. That's a good little
That's about a good half an hour.
couch read. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't get too bored. I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so this poem is called What I Know. Okay? I ache for the days of innocence. I long for the nights of moonlit naivete. I pray for childhood obliviousness with the kiss of lust not yet lived. Of course I messed it up. Let me start again, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, what I know. I ache for the days of innocence. I long for the nights of moonlit naivete. I pray for childhood obliviousness with the kiss of lust not yet lived. I wish to see with eyes of wonder. I cry for tears of angst not yet felt. I carry the loss of gain slipped from my tired, calloused hands, from never knowing when it will ever end. So I end up knowing too much to understand that the circle takes me straight back to the start again. Dizzy from the spiral, a spin top going viral, writing lines that I could never get off my mind. I have screamed through silent meltdowns. I have choked on violent breakdowns. But I know, yes I know, oh I know. There's no wisdom found in dying alone. But where I'm going, I was born to go.
Were you kind of like antisocial as a kid? Or were you like gregarious?
Well, yeah. I spent a lot of time on my own, yeah.
Yeah. Me too. And that was more so by choice, to be honest.
I didn't have any sisters,
more
right?
so with, and I had only brothers, and they were pretty mean to me. So, like, more so like family time. Like, I had lots of friends, but when I was at my house, I was always by myself. I was always in my room playing guitar or creating and thinking, and thinking about the person I wanted to be. And that poem reminded me of that, so thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, it was great.
All right. You got one?
So this is my 320-bar hip-hop story of my life. We just got through the car accident that I was in.
That's right,
and
okay.
Now this one is chapter 4. Finally, he was all healed, except for his broken leg. It took 3 long years to truly heal as time began to drag. He finished off high school, although he was delayed. Cognitive dissonance caused his energy to change. He made many mistakes and mistreated his beloved peers. He dropped out of college and drank way too many beers. He hopped from band to band and tried to make music his career. His life was spiraling as he forgot how to steer. From woman to woman while serving broken hearts, his lost will for knowledge and focus on his art. Him and his guitar, they were never far apart. He started writing songs alone and thought he was pretty smart. Open mic master, spectacular disaster. Moving faster and faster, he's a music broadcaster. Writing and writing, putting importance on laughter. He is doing too much drugs, though. So what happened after? Okay.
Oh, it's getting...
It continues. Bon Jovi, It's My Life by... Let me get the video up.
Okay.
And then we'll take a pee break. Bon Jovi,
right.
It's My Life. Alip Ba Ta. Man tap, everybody, man tap.
Man tap.
Oh my God, look at this already. Doing the vocals. I've heard this song so many times.
Yeah.
Because of that guy James. Because of that guy James.
Oh, that's
This
right.
is his favorite song of all time. We listen to it 6 times a night, for sure. That low note is creepy.
Yeah.
here, he's got his thumbnail grown out
Yes.
so he can pat the guitar with the palm of his hand to make a bass note, and the thumbnail makes a
Yeah.
snare.
Wow.
It's like he's turned his guitar into a drum kit.
He's morphing his body into what it needs to make the sound that he wants it
Yeah,
to make.
to do drums, bass, guitar, and vocals.
Because he also has
all-
that thing that he puts on his pinky sometimes, right?
Yeah. That I think that's to make a louder snare noise.
Yeah, but still, it's pretty...
I don't think he has it on right now.
No, I think
No.
he's... Yeah.
Nice little country twang in there.
Yeah.
Wow. That was insane. Very cool. And that was cool how he didn't like overdo it. He played like a shortened version. He's like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same thing in the next fucking 5 parts.
I think
Only
this is
do
the
it once.
third song that we've covered by Bon Jovi.
Yeah, he likes Bon Jovi, obviously.
We did
And
Patient.
that kind of dates him, to be honest. That makes him think that he's my age or your age, even.
Yeah, I think he's in mid-30s.
Oh no, we know this. He was
Yeah,
born in
he's in his
85
mid-30s.
or
He's like
something.
35 or
85.
something.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
Born in like it's like 36 or something. I
Yeah,
think he's
just
born
born,
in
yeah.
85. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That was great. Bon Jovi, It's My Life, fingerstyle cover, Alip Ba Ta. Fantastic. Good song to hear. I've heard that song a lot. I'd like to see Alip Ba Ta getting into like Weezer and Green Day and like Pearl
Sublime,
Jam and
too.
Soundgarden, Sublime. Oh my God, I would like to see him on some Sublime. If he did Sublime, if he did like Wrong Way or Santeria preferably, I would do a cover of it. I would sing a cover
Yes.
of it. I
Yeah.
would sing Santeria. That's
Oh,
one of my most listened two songs.
I love that one too, to sing it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not a very good singer, but I like to sing. So this is my new song, The Screens. We're gonna get into that right away, and then we're gonna be back in a second. Enjoy this song titled The Screens. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm sharing the wrong page. It's okay, it's a big intro. Here we go, guys. Take a pee, have a smoke, do whatever you do. We'll be back in a bit.
Ever wonder why the ocean is blue? You're better off questioning the sun. Your shine could outlast a star. Like bumpers on cars, you protect. We're in fields of daisies and ivies, but hell, we're surviving and it's real. So when the rash becomes too much to take, we'll just jump in the lake and have a swim. We are among a new generation of participation with no divide. kids of today, they have my full trust. If they can just get away from the screens.
www.uncensoredliterature.com. Make your free account today. It's got a place for pictures, memes, music links, file uploads, whatever you like. It is fantastic. My name is Conscience. This is Renaria B on the left. Are you trying to fix something? Because you look great and you sound great.
Okay, so I had the little thing over the camera.
My heart will go on. Guess what we're doing next?
So excited.
It is your
I
favorite.
saw her.
You're an '80s kid. I'm a '90s kid. So Celine
But
Dion.
I'm also French.
Oh right, le français est
So growing up,
les femmes chanteuses.
Wait, no. I mean, when I was growing up, I remember her very first French song.
What was it?
Well, it was Une Colombe, which was the.
And I feel pretty good about this situation because her husband's way older than her.
He passed away though.
Oh, rest in peace. But I'm way older than my wife too, so I feel
So there you
it
go.
justifies that. True love may not have age.
Yeah, I saw her show.
What about you and
right
KB? Are you guys?
He's a
same
year
age?
younger than me.
Oh,
He's a year
that's
younger.
Pretty damn
Yeah,
close.
it's pretty close. Yeah, but yeah, I saw her concert a couple of years ago, right before the pandemic. Because I remember we didn't need masks, but it was starting.
Oh, you saw her recently?
Yeah, it was her.
Crazy.
I think it's called Courage Tour. I have a mug.
She's totally a babe. I can say that. I always thought like, she's pretty good looking. For an older lass.
She's up there. She's in her late
She's
50s
60.
now.
Oh, I'd say 60s
Yeah.
by now.
If not 60,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm talking 30 years ago.
But the
you know,
show,
25
the
years
show
ago.
that she puts. I mean, I was in the fourth row, and the front, so it was pretty
No
close.
kidding.
And I mean, just the energy.
Did she play this song?
I think so.
My heart will go on.
Yeah.
How does
So-
you're a good singer? How does this one go? What's gonna bring it back to me?
The heart will go on and on.
I think. Oh right, Titanic. You mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, I just want Titanic. Yeah, I can't sing like
So
Celine.
is
unfortunately.
it Titanic like when they're dying or when they're in love?
I think it's throughout the movie as an instrumental, and
Okay.
then I think it's at the end. Maybe when they're on the boat too during the movie. You know, they're at the front of the
Okay.
boat. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's doing the
this
classic
song.
scene at the front of the boat.
Yeah, it's,
Maybe that's what's playing
you'll
right now.
you'll know it right away when you hear
When he's
it.
in love, he's like, oh, that's probably the song he's playing while he's doing the classic front of the boat.
The
scene.
king of the world. Yeah, I don't know.
The king of the world. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's it.
I've been looking forward to
Is
this
that
since
because he got
started.
laid, or is that because he's falling in love? Did he get laid on that
He
boat?
was from a in the movie as lower class.
But did they like bang? Did they do it on the boat?
Yes.
Nice, Leonardo.
Yeah, but then they
He you know, I'm just looking. You think about Leonardo, and then you think about Johnny Depp. It's like Leonardo has really kept his nose clean.
oh yeah, he looks amazing. Like even to this day.
But he's never. There's never any bad media about him.
Did you ever see his movie when he was younger called The Basketball
Grape?
Diaries?
Oh no, I didn't. I was gonna say What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
But
Yeah,
these
Johnny
days they be saying, well, why didn't you get someone who was disabled to play the part?
Oh, I know.
Why
There's
didn't
a
the
lot.
able-bodied person play the part of a disabled person?
But I have to say he did a good job at it. Like I mean,
Yeah, Gilbert. Yeah, it was quite the.
it was a
quite the
heart-wrenching
performance.
movie.
Yeah, loved it. So tell me about this other movie that you're talking about.
Was I? Which one?
Yeah, you were talking about the basketball.
Oh,
or
The
something?
Basketball Diaries.
Right. No, I don't know.
It's kind of like it's like a teen movie, and it's like how drugs can go wrong, that kind of thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's old though.
And
It's
he
one
was
of,
like-
it may be one of his first movies.
So we're talking like 87, 88.
He must have
kind
been
of
like
area?
14, maybe 15.
And he's
Yeah.
probably like 55 now, probably 56.
I would say so. Yeah.
Somewhere around
yeah.
there.
I think he's older than me.
Yeah.
But who else could be? You know how we used to say like, oh, he's so good looking, but he's not Leonardo DiCaprio. You know.
Right,
So
right,
how
right.
good looking would you have to be to have that title? You know. Him and
Maybe
Brad
is
Pitt.
not saying too much here, but you know, hey, I get that a little bit here. Like, you're the lumberjack.
Okay,
version
okay.
of
You're
Leonardo
handsome
DiCaprio.
too. You're handsome too.
Yeah, thank you.
Just
That's
you're
all
more
I
of a
really do.
hairy Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, hairy, butcher,
And
or
tattoo.
woodsman. Yeah, okay. My heart will go on. Celine Dion, do you have a poem you would like to read for these
Sure.
lovely people?
Okay, so since it's Celine, we're gonna pick something. Hang on. Let's. Okay. The vastness of the ocean overwhelms me, with its miles and miles of hope drowning me softly. I swim to save the howling child within me. It's calling for the one you won't set free. I fear the anchored rope as it caresses what I know. I feel the echo of my voice in silent waves of what I don't. I ache to walk the long familiar road. Will I sink or swim, or will I float back home?
I like to consider my home a boat, where it's its
Yeah.
own little isolated individual castle amongst somewhere where people cannot walk or drive.
Well, an island
You
was
know?
always what I would think of, but
That's
you've
why
already got
I
that.
was born on an island. I live on an island now. I need the ocean. I need it. It
Yeah.
has to be in my life. It just
Yeah, I
without
grew up
it,
around the ocean too, you know.
exactly. And then now you're
Fishermen in the
Toronto. You're
family, and
now you're in Toronto.
yeah.
You gotta get out of that hellhole and come out west.
It's not a hellhole. It's great.
It's great. No, there's great parts about Toronto, 100%. But there's lots
But
of
you know,
bad
if
parts.
you've lived a long time in a certain place and you want to experience something else, I think it's great. I think it sucks sometimes when people don't get a chance to experience anything.
Yeah, I
other
did.
than-
I did Toronto, Bay, Bloor, Lansdowne, Dundas. I don't know. Didn't do it for me. I think if I should have lived right downtown if I was going to do it.
Yes, yeah. Right downtown is an experience, you know, and everything is
Yeah, for
close
sure.
by. I don't have to drive. anywhere.
I like Kingston and Queen. I like Queen. Queen's
Yeah?
great.
Queen
out
West
at the
is,
beaches. Out
yeah.
at the
Oh.
beaches is fantastic.
And the fact that we have the Toronto Island Airport now, you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to go all the way on the outskirts of the airport now. You can just you're right
Yeah.
downtown when you land. So
That's
it's
perfect.
a great little place to live.
Perfect.
Do
Okay,
you have a
we're
poem?
getting. Yep. We're
Okay.
continuing
Let's
on
continue.
my autobiography. It goes like this. He got a bunch of money from a car wreck from way back. He moved to Montreal and got his life right back on track. Son Robert's younger brother gave him a job to unpack. Run the whole place and don't you ever slack. He hired some good people, friends he'll have for years. He was a small leader and was adored by his peers. He was young and so alive and he could handle his beer. He was heavy in the mind and he was seldom brought to tears. His dad had a heart attack, so he headed back home. This was around the time when people got their first cell phones. He hopped around with jobs, he couldn't find his zone. This is when he wrote himself a telling little poem. I'm growing old fast. I know I'm built to last. I never want to dwell on my traumatic bloody past. In my head there's something building, and it's evil and crass. I hear some noises brewing, and they're growing like the grass. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's
building.
the plot thickens.
It gets pretty intense. Okay, so this one is now called, we are doing Boomerang, or My Heart Will Go On. While I'm doing this and getting this link set up, why don't you go ahead and open another window and go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability owned and operated. 20% of all proceeds go to Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy charities owned by one of my best friends. And also go to spreadlowsupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you are spreading love and not hate. And guess what? They deliver in Indonesia. So you can get some fresh Florida. Florida is a fantastic state. I love everything about Florida. And it's a Florida-based company that delivers all over the world. And that is it. So this is My Heart Will Go On
All
by
right.
Celine Dion by Alip Ba Ta. Let's do it. Oh, he's got the recorder out. Oh my God. Oh, of course I know this song.
Yes.
Of course I know this song. You
Yes.
should have done that part. You should have went the dee 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 dee. Then I would have known it.
Wherever you are. That,
Oh,
you know
of
now?
course, of
Yeah.
course, yes, of course.
It is tone.
That was just for fun. I wonder if he's gonna pick it up again.
I like his sense of humor.
Yeah, it's dry. Very dry.
Yeah. He's probably like, what? I'm using my toes.
Yeah. Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah.
We got a stick figure fan in here.
Okay.
Ryan Levelee, when are you going to react to some more stick figure? Love the last one, man. Keep with the great videos. Thanks, buddy. Come to my show on Tuesday or Saturday, Reaction Radio, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and you can request it, and we'll listen to it as soon as we can. Stick figure's dope. Let's do it. Wow.
That's fantastic.
It sounds just like it.
Yes.
And he's doing all hammer-ons on his left hand, on his board hand. All hammer-ons. Hammer-on everything. And he's got it in his toes.
Yes.
Yes, so good.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
I mean, there's no better spot for it, right?
No, I guess not. Honestly, if you're a celebrity and you're watching this, you should be doing reaction videos. Like, imagine Celine Dion reacting to this.
Oh, she's so funny
Like,
and
why
so
not
witty.
promote artists and shit? Like, why not do it? Why not
That's
do
true.
it?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're busy with.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
they're not fucking busy. They work on one movie a year that lasts 5 months of production.
No, but can
The
you
next 7
imagine
months,
how
they're
many
fucking it up.
people do
Try and get in touch with
covers?
them.
Yeah, do
how many-
covers of
yeah.
your songs. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But
But you know,
that's
I was
it.
thinking about the recorder, the flute or whatever. I wonder if he just went like, okay, I need to produce this sound, and went like, asked one of his kids or something. Can I have
Or
your
he probably just couldn't figure out how to do it on his guitar
exactly because
while
everything.
he's doing the other stuff.
So not only did he have to figure out how to play it on another instrument, but he's playing it simultaneously with his guitar.
Yeah, with the guitar
Like,
while he's
that's
doing
just-
hammer-ons. It's insane.
That's insane. Yeah,
It's totally
man
insane.
tap for sure.
Man tap.
For
Man tap.
real.
He switched his capo.
Wow! While he put the other
Oh,
instrument
in
away.
between. Didn't even miss a note.
No.
So that means that Celine Dion's tune changed key.
Ah. Yeah.
It must have.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
that's
changed
true.
key. Yeah, so he changed keys by himself between chords. That's fucking
And he didn't
awesome.
miss a beat.
No, not one beat, not one note.
Smooth. Yeah.
abrupt ending.
That's okay. I mean,
Maybe he was going to do some more and he screwed up. He's just like, fuck it, I'll just erase the one part and keep it the way it is. Wicked, that was awesome. My heart will go on, Celine Dion.
that's crazy. That's just almost impossible to me, you know. Well,
Yeah,
to me it is, but
I'm pretty sure that tune got played at a couple high school dances.
oh yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I'm sure I had an
it was probably played in my car too. Yeah.
I'm sure I had an awkward teenage dance with some chick that I liked to that song at some point. I'm sure
Yeah,
I did.
the wall thing.
Yeah, the wall. Oh no, by the time I was in high school, shit was getting down.
No, but at the dance,
junior high school
before
is a little different.
before it goes down, you go to the dance or whatever. Did you go to the dance on Friday nights at school and stuff?
Ours were usually on Wednesdays, weirdly enough.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, we get
Did people
hammered.
drink
Me and my
on
buddies
Wednesday nights?
Oh yes, we'd all go to the baseball diamond. We'd buy a 6-pack of ciders
Yeah.
because ciders didn't smell like beer. That was our theory, and we'd all chug 6 ciders each, and then immediately go to the dance before it set in.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as we finished the last one, we'd chug them all, and then go to pop some gum, go to the dance,
Yeah.
and
Just,
then as
you
soon as
couldn't
we
drink
go to the
there.
dance, we'd be loaded, and it was great.
I remember we could smoke in the locker room and everything.
No kidding, eh?
Yes.
In your high school, you could smoke.
Yes.
No, we could smoke on the property, but not inside.
Wow. Well, I mean, for me, it was the late '80s, early '90s. I mean, you weren't allowed.
Yeah, me
not
was
really
mid
allowed.
'90s. I started high school in '96, graduated 2000.
I remember for high school dance, one year, everyone was freaked out because there was a rumor that there was like some sort of something was going on, and they were looking to sacrifice a virgin.
Okay.
And this is honest truth. And everyone was freaked out. Nobody, people were like, "Don't leave the house" and all this stuff. And I think the priest made a joke at church,
Oh, I see.
saying that they didn't have to worry too much.
Oh my God, that dirty priest getting his
because
fingers in people's
they wouldn't be
life.
able to find one. That was terrible to say that in church.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
God.
yeah. Okay, sorry. I needed to. That story was maybe
Crazy, no.
appropriate. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so the next one that we got, guys, is Boomerang Bangaku. Bangaku cover. While I'm getting that set up, please go to owlcreekcoffee.com and buy some coffee anywhere in the United States that is disability owned and operated. Use a promo code LiveChat15. 20% of all proceeds go to muscular dystrophy charities, and my buddy owns the cover or the company. I just realized that Bungaku, thank you, Doug, means my flower, and Boomerang is an Indonesian rock band from Surabaya. I'm not sure if Surabaya is a province of Indonesia or an island or what. I'm not sure. But this is Boomerang. So also go to spreadlovesupply.com, buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Use the promo code CONSCIENCE to save 15% there. And buy Renaria's book on Amazon. Why don't you show it to us? Yes.
My book. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it
Scar
Walmart.com,
City.
whatever.
Scar
Yes,
City.
Scar City.
Go to Walmart and just say, when you're at Walmart, you can buy my book too. Next time you're at Walmart in the United States, mine's not in Canada, but if you're in the United States or Canada, go to Walmart and buy some groceries, and while you're there, get the person to order a book.
Mine's in the States too.
Mine didn't get
Walmart.
into Canada. My
I have to
publisher's
check.
from New
I
York.
have to check, but I'm pretty sure mine's in the U.S. as well. The Walmart,
Yeah.
Target,
So
and all
go.
those.
Mine's in Target, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, and.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
So anyway, search Conscience on the computer at Walmart, find her book and order it, and also Ren, her book.
Okay. So I'm gonna read one from my book. This is my introduction poem. The truth is in the
good.
scars.
I know this. That's how you tell.
I had it all so figured out what the scars were all about. Through dirty blue secrets of you, the pain felt new, path torn askew. Truth hard to find as it lay behind the dark unkind gates of my mind. One day I spoke kind words of hope, they danced between my restless dreams. Their silent screams no longer wild, somehow forgiven by my inner child. I wish I knew when it all came out, I'd have it all so figured out.
What a cool introduction. It's like, this is what I'm going to talk about.
If you want to know the rest of the story, this is a memoir, even though it's poetry. You know where to get it?
Amazon. And now we are continuing with my book, which is a hip-hop autobiography. Okay, chapter 6. He bought an iMac, and he started doing some recording. 18 tracks deep that wouldn't be billboarding. A small record label was simply adoring them. The Dark Empire Records began their exploring. He made a band camp and he uploaded his tracks. He spent tons of money and pure in time breaking his goddamn back. Album after album, his progression was intact. His methods were industrial. His timing was exact. Along came Reptilian with a CD full of beats. He said, "Yo, milkshake, let's get you out on the streets." He wrote down some bars, and then he rose to his feet. Simpler than guitar and bass, hip-hop was a treat. Cannabis the Rapper started a site called Spit Boss. Guys like Damo, K. Rito, and the mighty Carson Ross. He put out some tracks, and he made a compilation. He was in the game now. He got an invitation. So getting into my hip-hop career, that's like 2009.
I like how you refer to yourself in the third person.
Third person while reading in third person as well.
Yes.
So you don't know who's reading. You think sometimes it's me reading,
yes.
but it's really
That's
not.
right.
It's really not. It's third person within third person. It's something I do a lot in my writing.
No, I like it.
Someone speaking about someone who is speaking about themselves.
Yes.
So I'm speaking about someone who's speaking about themselves. So
Brilliant.
It's confusing. Okay, so Boomerang, Bangaku, everybody, let's get into it. You're listening to Bren and Bren React. It's our new show. Bren and Bren React. We're going to focus on countries. Right now we're focusing on Indonesia. If you think your country should be given a spotlight on the show, then go to uncensoredliterature.com, make your free account, and put a post in the chat or the forum, whatever you like. There's a live chat, there's a forum, and tell us why you think we should focus on your country. This is Boomerang, Bangaku. Ooh, I like the do-rag.
I do too, yeah. I like it.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. We're gonna hear what you. But watch. There's this look that he gave, and when I saw the look, I'm like, oh, he's not into this. And then when I realized he was preparing to sing. See if you know the look. Watch. It's coming up. It's coming up. Right there. That wasn't it actually.
It's like a trance.
We gotta find it.
Yeah, okay, start over.
Yeah, we're gonna find that look.
Yeah.
Right there, he puts his head down. He's like, I mean, when I first saw him do that, I'm like, oh, he's not even into this song. And then I realized he's preparing to sing.
Kind
Fucking
of
right.
rolls his eyes a little bit.
Okay, this is besides Toxicity by System of a Down. This is the first time that I've seen Alip Ba Ta sing.
Yeah, me too. I've only seen him once sing.
Yeah, this is my first time hearing him sing. Wow, he can sing more
He's got
often.
a lot of power.
Yeah, and rasp too.
Harus pergi mengejar semua mimpi yang berarti.
He should sing more often.
Yes.
And let's just make it known too. This is definitely the simplest guitar riff that I've ever heard him play. He should do this more often. He should make.
But
it
I
more
got
songs.
lost in his voice, you know?
It's deep and it's raspy and it's
Yeah.
baritone. Bungaku means
Very.
flower. Flower.
Ah.
Berarti hayati artimu tiada yang dapat menggantikan.
Jalani dan jangan bersedih.
I love Indonesian.
Yeah.
Hapuslah
The language is so
air
cool.
matamu, lepaskan risau hatimu, pastikan semua mimpi kan berarti.
Just a little shout out to someone just joined the forum. Amanda Merrimer. Amanda Merrimer wants to join UL chat. Yes, I'll accept that. Thank you for joining the site. Amanda, you're our newest member at UL community, Uncensored Literature. Thank you. That's great.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast.
That brings us to 110.
Oh, 110. That's actually how many public members there are. There's actually
Yes.
129
But,
members.
you know,
as
I
far
like-
as
I
public
like the-
members go.
I like hitting the 110, even if it is not
Yeah, 110's
100%.
huge. We get about one every couple weeks.
I bet you were going to get the 111 soon.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if we got one more subscriber to uncensoredliterature.com, we will have 111 public members, and that is our lucky number. Whole bunch of ones going on.
And when
in
you
our
were
life
talking
right now.
about this earlier, I noticed it was 11:11 my time.
No kidding. So it was
Yeah.
8:11 my time.
Yeah.
So it's all coming together.
So together.
Hayatiku artimu bagiku, bintang pun tak dapat menggantikan hadirmu.
Oh, I smell subtle too.
Yeah.
Kembali ku dengar panggilmu, bungaku, aku pun rindu. Maafkan, ku harus pergi. Bungaku, aku pun rindu. Bungaku, aku pun rindu.
Very cool. Not only was that a wicked tune to hear Alip Ba Ta sing, but we got a new person. And just from what we said, they're going to tell us about their country. I'm not sure where
Wow.
Amanda Merrimer is from, but she's going to put her information about her country
That
in the
is
chat,
great.
and we're going to feature that country. So, Amanda, basically what you can do is in the chat on the website, there's a page called chat. It's just a public chat. Put the country, and then comment on that post all the different artists from that country that we should check out. And that's how we'll piece together a show. Boomerang. Bungaku, that was dope. What'd you think?
I liked it a lot, and it was a nice surprise that he started singing. You know,
Because the only, out of the last like 20 reactions that we've done, I've only heard him sing in Toxicity.
I bet you he's a good
Toxicity.
listener. Because he
Yes, I
doesn't-
bet she's a very good listener. I don't think he
Yeah.
likes singing or talking.
And he's very calm appearance, you know.
Like, I don't think he really likes like attention, which is strange for a YouTuber. But I don't know. I also think it's a bit of his mystique. Like it's something he chooses to do. You know.
Yeah, but that's
Like, be a
what I
little
like about him.
Be a little
He's not
mysterious.
Yeah, no, but I like that about him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She says Amanda Merrimer messaged me on Facebook.
Oh.
Amanda M said it's still saying pending. Pending.
Oh, that
okay.
happens when people join, yeah.
Okay. I've already accepted you. One visitor on your site now. Amanda. Oh, she's from New Zealand. That's dope.
Tell her to, I
I
could tell her now to just message me on the site.
Yeah, message Renaria B on the site, and she'll get you in there. As far as I can see, you're in there. Maybe try downloading the app.
Oh, also, sometimes it's good to not just refresh the browser, but also or the app, but also to restart your phone or your computer. I don't know why the app does that, but
it says you're in. Amanda, right now I'm going to send you an invite to the app on the phone. It's called Wix Spaces, and all you do is go to the join code, and the join code is SYNPNE. That's SYNPNE, and the forum scroll on the website is amazing. It's basically as good as Instagram or Facebook, which is fucking fantastic. Okay, so that was Boomerang. Next, we got our second last song of the evening. It's called Hide and Seek, Ding Dong. Hide and Seek, Ding Dong.
Cool.
Ding Dong, Hide and Seek. While I'm getting this ready, please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability owned and operated. Use the promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. 20% of all proceeds go to Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy charities. My best friend is dying of it. Watch our podcast, The Final Word, as we record our final conversations, because he has just entered his last stage of life, which unfortunately is heart failure. But he's 40 years old, and the average lifespan of someone with his disease is 25. So he's way above average. So shout out to Josh. Go support him. And also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love and not hate. They deliver to Indonesia, a Florida-based company. Fantastic, guys. Spreading love and not hate. My name is Conscience. This is Renaria. Like this video. Share this video with your friends. React to this video. There's been some people doing reactions of our reactions, which I am fully supportive of. Yeah. So you can do that anytime you want. Why don't you buy our books on Amazon? You can search Conscience or Renaria B on Amazon, and you can buy our books. Why don't you show them one of your books and then read us a poem?
This is my book, Scar City. You can get it anywhere online, Amazon. Just Google Renaria B, and I'm going to read a poem. This one has no title. Okay. I flirt with the man ecstatic as it teases the sadness. And so I hold on tight until they finally make love. And then just like magic, we explode into madness. Tragically broken we are, hopeless, sticky romantics.
Hopeless, sticky. You know what? Hopeless romantic. You got to check out. Have you ever heard of the band called Bouncing Souls?
No.
It's a song called Hopeless Romantic. It's an old punk rock song.
Okay,
and it goes
I'll check
like,
it out.
I'm a hopeless romantic, you're just hopeless. Great tune.
Okay.
And that reminded me of one of my favorite bands. I got to download on Spotify some Bouncing Souls, because all my Bouncing Souls CDs from the 90s are gone. So that's dope. That was great. Great poem. Beautiful. I like this. I like this shift from you.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the positive shift. You've done what you had to do. Now it's about what you do next, and that's something that's something to be proud of. You know.
I think so too. I think that it's good to let things out, and it's good to revisit things and process everything. But I don't think it's healthy to.
No, you're done.
To swim in it for too long.
Don't work on something a day after you're done working on it.
I forget half the stuff that I write, afterwards. But
me too. I don't. My writing is different. My writing is not therapeutic. It's straight up mind fuck. Like just writing the most screwed up stuff I can think of, or trying to convey a complex point.
Yes.
Thoroughly, shortly, quickly. Yeah. That's kind of how I do it.
I try to do that too, but yeah.
This is my book, a 320-bar hip-hop story of my life. It's really little. It's only, like
I'm enjoying this so far. I'm really enjoying
25
this
pages. Yeah, so this is now, this is 7.
All right.
Chapter 7. Spitboss went down quick, but the relationships remained, making hip-hop and punk rock while never getting paid. He was writing poetry when he had nothing else to gain, his sickness getting worse. He's succumbing to his pain. The savage beast was gone, and he settled down with some chick. Married for 3 years, and it turned out she's a fucking bitch. He instigated a divorce, and he hooked up the trailer hitch. He headed out west so he could scratch the growing itch. He lived in a trailer in the woods beside a camping ground. Park. He managed a restaurant and drank a lot way after dark. He had so many good friends, but he couldn't find a spark. He kept on working so damn hard as his sickness became stark. He got accused of harassment, but it never went to court. He knew he didn't do it, so he lived without remorse. He headed back east, where he could study a new course. Helping a disabled man seemed to spur the rising horse. And that disabled man is my best friend who owns a coffee company. Yeah. So
I watched your podcast on Monday night with him.
Yeah, it's intense. He's a very conservative political guy, which I appreciate.
I wouldn't say he's that conservative. Like from what the topics you guys covered.
Yeah, we covered abortion. We covered fucking. What else did we cover? We covered a bunch of shit.
You covered like well, it had to do with
Elon
abortion,
Musk.
but yeah, but there. Hang on, what else?
There was lots of stuff. Go watch it. It's called.
It was just one thing after the next, and it was so interesting. But I did not know that he was the one who had that company with the coffee.
Yes, that's right. That's my
I
best
didn't know that.
friend Josh. We met through me supporting him physically. So I was one of his support workers.
And he's trying to gain money to create something so he can have light and sunlight.
So he can build a door that he's bedridden for the rest of his life.
Yes.
And he's trying to raise money to build a door so his hospital bed fits outside.
Yeah. So that really inspired me, when he talks about that.
He's dope as hell. He's dope as hell.
It's great. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
So
this is
shout out to
Alip Ba
Josh.
Ta. Shout out to Josh. He's probably going to watch this tomorrow. He watches all my videos. It's great. This one's called Hide and Seek Ding Dong.
All right.
Originally sung by Liz Robinette, a YouTube singer known for her cute and sweet voice. She is notable. Harmonics I didn't even know exist.
Right? Yeah. Was a different chord. Yeah, it's like every beat is a different chord. It's crazy. Wow, those harmonics are insane. Do you play guitar, Ren? I tried to learn.
Well, producer Doug does, and he knows
does,
what's going
yeah.
on. He knows what's going on here. Did
Yeah.
you re-record that song, by the way?
No.
Are you just happy with how it is?
We're working on it now because Doug
Okay.
has kind of a little studio going on right now, kind of a
Cool.
setup, and
Yeah.
but I like the one that you helped us with, but the voice is a bit low, so either we'll record it again or
So I wanted to make it louder. I understand. I just couldn't without your voice clipping.
But
I
you
couldn't do it.
did a good job with cleaning it up, and
His
it
guitar
sounds
sounds
good.
great.
Right?
Sounds great. Yeah, totally.
And he just got back into it. So,
Yeah, it was great.
yeah.
It was hard. It was hard to beat map all your fucking vocals and guitar riffs and make everything match. That was fucking hard. You know, so when you do record the final draft,
Yeah.
make sure you start at 0 and
Yeah.
start in on a click. So
I see.
so you're starting in 4 bars before the song kicks. Great, that's no problem. When it's like 3 1/3 bars before the
Gotcha.
song kicks,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
hard for me to work with. But I did it, and it worked.
Yeah, you did great.
It worked. Yes, every beat is a different chord. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't strum. Besides that song where he sang last song.
I kind of wish he did strum sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Like intermittent strumming.
Yeah.
Like once in a while.
Yes.
What would be really cool is if he played guitar and did solos and shit and did his crazy finger tapping shit and then sang a strumming chorus.
Yes.
You know, like it broke up the crazy finger tapping in whatever he does.
Because
with a
sometimes
chorus
the
that he
simplicity
sings.
of it is makes it beautiful.
Yeah, well, because it's nice to look up. You're always looking down at this hand and this hand.
Right. Yeah,
You don't
that's
look up
true.
at his head. You don't look up at his head, and he knows that.
Does it
It's
get,
hard. It's hard not to stare at his left hand.
I wonder
this
if it
hand.
gets cool in Indonesia. Like he's wearing a long sleeve shirt. I wonder
Yeah,
how
I'm
what's the
pretty sure-
coldest it gets?
I'm pretty
there?
sure Indonesia rolls around like 15 to 30 degrees. Like it's probably
15's
beautiful.
quite cold.
No way, 15 is the best.
Well, it is,
I'm
but
saying in the winter.
yeah, okay. So that would be their coldest. That's not bad because that's how cold,
15 is probably my favorite weather. Like
that's
sweater,
how that's
sweater
the
and
temperature
shorts.
was here today. It was about 15.
Yeah, today here was about 20.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that was good. It was good.
You're ahead of us. Yeah.
And we've had so much fucking rain the last.
Yeah.
Usually by now it's sunny and 25.
What's the expression? April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, well, fuck, our tomatoes
But we're
died.
still-
So yeah.
Yeah.
No, we keep on getting cold snaps.
But that's Canada, right? I mean, it's
yeah.
forever.
Well, we don't get the winters you guys get. Like it only gets about -2 here. That's about as cold as.
Well,
it
this
gets
is nothing in Toronto compared to out east. The winter.
Well, in Montreal too. Out east too.
Quebec
Montreal
is
has
cold
got to
too.
be one of the coldest cities besides like Yellowknife or something.
I've been
you
to
know.
Yellowknife and it was not.
You ever been to
warm.
Whitehorse?
No, I haven't. A
ever
Yukon?
been-
Is
none
that
of it?
Yukon?
No, I think Whitehorse. Yeah, Whitehorse is
It's in
Yukon.
Yukon.
None of it is Northwest Territories, I believe.
But Yellowknife, what I noticed is when we were landing,
Yellowknife
all
is
you
NWT, right?
is Northwest Territories. Yeah.
Yeah.
All you can see is like flat
Yeah.
rocks. Like there's and then one little tree here and there.
Here
you know?
and there, yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. But it was,
It's
it was a
crazy
good
how people
experience.
live up there, yeah, for sure. I gotta get up there. I gotta get to Newfoundland too.
Oh, the other direction.
Those are the only 3 I haven't been to.
Newfoundland's great. Yeah.
I love how he keeps his one. I love how he ends abruptly on an odd note like that.
I love it
Like
too.
that.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't care. He's just like whatever.
Yeah, it feels almost like he's just gonna like drop the guitar and walk away. You know, he doesn't make
yeah,
any.
like a mic drop almost.
Yes.
But that thumbnail is noticeably grown out. That's like
Yeah. Oh, since
that's like
the last
half
video.
an inch.
Since
No,
the
this
last
is the
video was grown.
No, this is the second last video.
No, I mean when we talked about this earlier.
Oh yeah, since the last.
Since we're going in
Oh,
order.
it's grown since the last video.
Yes. Yes. I mean, who's paying
That's
attention,
classic.
right? But
We're watching his
we're,
thumbnail.
we're
grow.
measuring the nail length.
That's hilarious.
His hair is getting a little longer.
That's
Yeah,
classic. That's classic. Hide and seek. Ding dong. Thank you, everybody.
Good
That
one.
was great.
I wish I could hear
Last
the.
one that we
I think
got.
I might listen to the original because I heard that the woman's voice.
Well,
is,
maybe we should feature that woman on the show.
Yeah.
Because we're doing Indonesia. It looks like our next country is going to be New Zealand.
New Zealand.
from, what's her name again, who just joined?
Amanda.
Yes. Amanda from New Zealand is now on the
Looking
website.
forward to that, yeah.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
Friday nights, this is great because we're learning about different countries, making friends from new countries, growing the website,
Yes.
you know, selling books to people in different countries. That's
And
the
we
best.
get to hear Alip and see him grow. also
I know,
as
and
an
we're
artist.
about halfway through his channel, so I think we still probably got about 6 weeks worth of Alip.
Cool. Yeah, I can handle
Yeah.
it if you can.
Oh, definitely. Let's do all of it, and then maybe do some more Indonesia. Maybe we'll do all of Alip, and then do New Zealand. And I really want to do Australia because there's lots of wicked hip hop in Australia. And you know what? A lot of these videos might not go viral like Alip Ba Ta, but I think
No, but
the theory and the notion of the show is worthy of praise.
we want to
because
support other independent
other artists from different countries, like shit that I never would have heard unless I specifically sought it out, you know?
And if you are an aspiring artist and you want to
Yeah.
share some of your talent, be that music or even just art, whatever, come to the site and uncensoredliterature.com and create a free account and share it with us.
Yeah, share music
anything.
links to YouTube. You can
Yeah.
upload albums.
What you
can
had for
upload
dinner,
files.
whatever,
Whatever.
post it.
There is a culinary page. There's a food
There
and beverage
is.
page. There's a meme page. There's a file upload page. There's a music link page. There's a
visual
photo
art.
page.
There's book recommendations.
Visual art, book recommendations, there's everything there. It is a forum designed. It's basically my attempt to make my own social media site that involves YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, kind of all wrapped into one.
And it's
That
a
is my-
very supportive place. Don't
Yes.
be afraid to come and share something. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And anything goes, as long as it's not like, racist or something.
Yeah,
As long
nothing
as it's-
hateful.
I'd
Yeah.
rather not talk about politics on that site. But if
No,
you want to talk about
no.
politics, you can, if you want.
If you like, yeah.
I'd rather you didn't, but who am I to say what you do? I can't tell you what to do.
It's uncensored. You can do whatever you like as long
Do
as
whatever
it's
you
not
want.
hateful.
As long as it's
So,
not against the law. If it's against the law, it doesn't. But that's it.
if you're going to
other
talk
than
about
that-
something against the law, make it metaphorical.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna listen to the Godfather theme song.
That's right. Okay.
While I'm doing that, go to owlcreekcoffee.com, buy some coffee. The Disability Not Use the promo code LiveChat15 to save 15%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com and buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love and not hate, because that is what the world really needs. And use the promo code Conscience there to save 15%. Buy me and Ren's books on Amazon. Search Conscience or Renaria B. And why don't you go ahead and read a poem of your choosing?
Okay. I've got one here. Right.
Okay.
Should I go with something a little bit kind of silly?
Maybe
what do you
not for the
think?
Godfather theme song. Something
Oh,
maybe
it's
a little
Godfather. Yes. Okay. So how about okay. Okay. This one has no title. Tragic was the loss of time gone by before you and I found love. Tragic was the cost of days gone by before you and I could breathe as one. I am distant and warm. I am cold and calm. I am close to far from bursting with boredom. Come follow the unfollowed. Only they will know the wretched roads where no one has dared to go alone.
And KB knows that wretched rose, if you know what I mean. Is that a KB poem?
Well, the beginning is,
Right, but what's the end?
But the end is, come follow the unfollowed. Only they will know the wretched roads where no one has dared to go alone.
So that's kind of that. Well,
It
that
is.
can metaphorically symbolize growth too.
Of course,
I mean, like,
it does.
Yeah,
It just means to not be a follower.
not be fault. Do your own thing. Yeah, I've never been good at following people. I'm too much of a bastard.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
Okay, so we're reading number 8 in my book.
Ooh, okay.
A 320 bar hip hop story. Of
How
my
many
life.
parts are there to this book?
There
You're
are
at 8, so how many?
There are. Let me check. There are 20.
Okay, so if people want to hear the rest, they'll have to buy the book.
Yep, or watch next week. I'll finish it then.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we can do that too.
So originally sung by Liz Robinette. Oh no, that was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, this was chapter 8. This is when shit starts getting a little crazy. The noises in his head were causing a lack of sleep. Awake for several days into the music really deep, he heard the people screaming and the sounds gave him the creeps. He swept it all away with his movements tongue-in-cheek. He began to lie to everyone and say that he was fine. He avoided his catastrophe occurring in his mind. Too many slutty women in a bunch of powdered lines. He planned to just forget it all in his remaining time. The days began to blend and mesh. In jobs they came and went. When the noise's volume raised, he'd get away out of his tent. The sounds of people screaming were getting stronger than cement. His one perfect little word was getting pretty bent. Years went by, still unimproved. His life's a fucking mess. He doesn't know the truth from lies. He is not at his best. The past is starting to catch up. He needs to pass a test. That's when he met a special girl named Emily, who wasn't like the rest. And that's where everything becomes fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, I know. I relate to that very much.
Yeah,
And I
it's,
think
it's
that poem
funny.
was
It's funny how
about
I thought it was really funny how me and you were the same, and
Yeah.
KB and Emily were the same.
Yeah.
That was funny how that worked
Yeah.
out. I
We're
thought that was
completely
pretty cool.
different from our spouses.
Oh, I'm 100%
But it's
opposite
funny
of
how
my
it works
spouse.
that way, you know?
Well, that's the best part about it, really, because we don't even argue. Our lives just blend together
No.
perfectly. It's great.
No, and I think it's all about kind of having that understanding that even if you're different, if you understand why the other person is the way they are,
yeah,
and they understand the way you are, then
exactly.
it doesn't matter if you're different, you know?
No, it's actually
You
better.
have-
To be honest,
If you
it's more
have the,
exciting.
yes, there's never
It's
dull
more
moments.
exciting. It's more exciting. You learn more and you think more, which is all it's all about.
Yeah.
So this is the
I
Godfather
don't like
theme
anything
song.
boring, personally.
I can't be bored. I'm never bored. That's why I'm a creator. Because
That's
when
right.
I'm bored, I do shit. I think. Godfather theme song.
All right.
Wow. Little flamenco style.
That's right.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's just
Wow, big bend on the upper neck.
he's making it sound bluesy.
Yeah, it is kind of bluesy. You know, he's actually got a real country vibe to him too.
Yeah, he does.
Like I bet you he loves Johnny Cash and fucking Willie Nelson. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Even like some of the rock stuff, like Rod Stewart. Oh man, I love to hear him do.
I love
some
that he does
fucking-
Bon Jovi, though.
Some Kim Mitchell. Imagine hearing Patio Lanterns by Kim Mitchell by Alip Ba Ta.
Yes.
That Patio Lanterns. Alip, if you secretly watch these videos, please do Patio Lanterns by Kim
Patio
Mitchell.
lantern.
Those patio lanterns, they were the light in the sky. I love
Okay,
it.
yeah. But yeah, how many times have you watched The Godfather?
40, 50 maybe.
Me too. If it's on TV, I have to watch it.
I even love the third one. I can
So
watch
do
them all.
I. I love the
The
second
third
one too.
the third
I like
one
when
is-
it goes
yeah,
back
the
in
second-
time.
Second one's great. Second one's great. I love young Pacino. You know.
Not De Niro, but yeah, Robert De Niro's in the second one.
Yeah, De Niro's in the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the part I love the most when it goes back.
Yeah, well, De Niro is the Godfather in
Yes.
the early 1900s.
Yes, that's
When they
why I
fir-
like
when
that
they-
part.
when they- yeah. No, that's great. But then the retrospect. That's retrospect. The real time is Pacino playing
it's
Michael.
Pacino. Yeah, just
Yeah.
brilliant movie.
Michael,
You know,
the remake,
movies.
brilliant movie. Brilliant.
Michael Corleone.
I actually once had an iMac G5, really expensive computer,
Yeah.
and it was on that website that was called what is it called? Something about torrents, like
Like BitTorrent? What?
bit. Yeah, bit. So it was a
BitTorrent?
BitTorrent, but I'm not sure what site it was. But it was
Oh.
like I forget what it was. It was one of the major ones, and I downloaded the Godfather trilogy to have my computer, and I got a virus, and it locked my entire computer. I was held for ransom. They wanted me to send them $300 to unlock my computer. Pirate Bay, yes, Douglas, thank you, Pirate Bay. It was Pirate Bay. So I never downloaded a movie since. Motherfuckers stole my computer.
At least it was because of The Godfather.
Well, it was because of the Godfather, kind of, because it was because of the files.
No, just usually when that happens, it's usually like people who download a lot of porn, right?
Right.
And that's why.
This is when I was living by the city, Victoria, like South Vancouver Island, down in Souk. And I ended up finding on Vancouver Island used Vancouver Island's kind of like a Kijiji of Vancouver Island.
Okay.
And I found this guy to buy the exact same computer of. But it was in Victoria, so I'm like, oh great, it's only $400. You kidding me? I paid $2,500 for this computer. $400 is a fucking steal. So I go to his house. I knock on the door. He opens the door. I just go to like walk in, thinking I'm gonna walk in and pick up the computer. He's like, don't come in here. He's like, don't come in here. So it was totally a stolen computer because he probably had 30 stolen computers in there.
It was hot.
It was hot. So that's the computer that I have now. The one that I'm looking at right now. That is a hot
that
computer.
reminds me, one time I got my stereo stolen from my room I was renting, and I had to go buy it back from the pawn shop.
Oh my god, that's so brutal.
Yeah, all my cassettes.
So brutal. Like, fucking steal from rich people, for Christ's sakes.
Why are you going to steal my cassettes from, like, when I was in grade 8 and I was, trying to
I got all of my cassettes tape. I got all of my cassettes stolen. About 400 tapes and about 600 CDs that got stolen from my car in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That happened to me in my
shattering.
car.
It was life shattering. It was terrible.
Because at the time, I'm sure you couldn't afford to buy.
No, I was fucking 19 years old. I was making like fucking $200 a week.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Subway.
Like, if I could buy a single cassette, it was a big deal.
It was a big deal, yeah,
and
for sure.
went to the mall.
Well, I kind of missed tapes when I was a kid. Like, my tapes were like Aerosmith and Def Leppard and, like really, really classic poppy stuff.
I had a collection of
my
soundtracks.
My first CD was Aerosmith Permanent Vacation. That was probably in like 1990, I'd say, 91 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was
my
first
CD. I don't remember, but I know my first vinyl record was Rick Springfield.
Nice. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I bet you Alip loves him too.
Yeah, he'd be great doing that. Covering that.
Almost 7 million plays.
Wow. I was going to say...
These videos... America did you well and has posted her wish list of New Zealand artists. That is amazing, Amanda. Thank you so much. Doug, obviously me and Doug and Renaria, we're kind of like... Well, I'll make Doug a moderator. You're a moderator, right?
Yeah.
I think that means you
me?
can delete. Yeah, I think that means
I am
you
moderator,
can delete.
yes.
You're a moderator. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Godfather theme song, that was fantastic. We gotta go. This is the end of the show. I gotta pee. Renari's gotta go to bed. It's like fucking 2 a.m. in Ontario.
It's one.
I gotta wake up. My son's got soccer tomorrow. So the Godfather theme song was a great way to cap off the night. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next Friday, where we cover more of Alip Ba Ta and maybe a little bit of Kakra Khan.
Yes.
So join us next week, okay? Cheers.
Cheers.
Peace. Okay.